Hey there guys, Elton here. I'm in the Ahuntsic sector of Montreal. Beautiful summer day here, perfect even, perfect. And yeah, it's rush hour evening on the corner of La Jeunesse, Boulevard La Jeunesse, or Rue La Jeunesse, I don't know, whichever, and Sauriol. And when I saw Sauriol, I thought, yes, I should film a walk on the street. I've never have. And I don't like scooters. But I like that old dépanneur there, check that out. Look at that, and it says licencié. I'll show you also the that old Coke sign. I really like that. Check that out. Neat, eh? Yeah, back in the day when Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or 7-Up and what have you would pay these convenience stores to showcase their product, you know? So we're gonna head east here on Sauriol. See what we can see. Maybe there's an oldie parked here somewhere, maybe not. We shall see. I got this French hit song. I'm not even sure if it was French or if it was Latino or Arabic, but I know it was I'm pretty sure it's from the 80s. It goes da na 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 na. And the construction in Montreal, you can't escape it. It's everywhere. It's like a plague. Looking for oldies as usual. Even though, mind you, I gotta say, you know, the month of July was so dry and hot. I filmed so many, like I filmed, oh God, hundreds of old cars, hundreds. And not really on the street, frankly, because it was too hot to go car spotting. But just at car shows, just amazing. I went to so many car shows, and whoa, that's grandiose. Got to be an Italian who lives here. Look at this. Jesus Christ, Elvis would have been proud of that place. Unbelievable. Hard to believe it's a fucking Toyota Corolla next to there. Wah, wah, wah. You're on YouTube. What's the cross street here anyway? Got to keep my eyes peeled on these cross streets. Not so much for what they're called, but for the cars. Sauriol et Basile Routier. That's right, I was down there earlier. Look at that beautiful tree line. I'm doing my best to stay here in the shade. And then you got this house over here, which is weird. It looks almost as if they were two houses joined together. Look how fucking strange that is. That is a weird looking design. That is strange. Almost wondering actually if I did film a walk here once. Well, anyway, battery's dying. Got another one though. Ooh, look at that. Beautiful alleyway. A lot of alleyways I gotta film. I know I only did that a few times. I gotta work on that more there. Time permitting. Weather permitting. And of course we're in the landing pad for commercial jetliners here. You can hear one coming in right now. I can't see it right now. Where is it here? I'm going to come over right in a moment here. Where is it? Here it. I don't see it. There she be. Air Canada. Making its final approach to Aéroport Pierre Elliott Trudeau Airport. Yeah. You know, it's funny. I'm fucking practically piss broke, but I'm not too worried about it. It's bothering me a little bit, but not terribly. So I don't know. Things could be worse. You know, I haven't paid the rent yet, but you know, it'll get done somehow. And my landlord is my friend, so he's very, you know, understanding, and he's a more understanding individual than I am, actually. Quite frankly, you know, I'm lucky in that sense. It's funny because he's the type of guy, he's so amazing, let alone it takes care of that building that I live in, but the guy is so understanding. He's such an old school, great character, you know, of a boomer that he makes up for the shitty apartment. Well, shitty is a bad word, I guess, you know, let's just say not a great apartment. Doesn't make up for it completely, but still, I mean, you know, it's important to me because, again, I haven't gotten used to, you know, living a small place with crooked floors and it's dark. It's just You know, yeah, after, imagine, it's been more than 6 years. And I mean, that is Durham Street, yeah. Couldn't remember the name of this street. I know I had filmed a walk here in the winter time. The fucking dead of winter, actually, even. Yeah, I'm pretty sure about that. Or was it spring? Look at that street, fucking street with 2 street signs. All right. Walking eastbound on Sauriol, and somebody lives here, has a boat, which is kind of weird in this part of town. Maybe it's the landlord's boat and he's got nowhere else to put it, with no fucking wheels on it even. Wow, how's that for preventative measure? Hey, that's when you know you live in a fucking ghetto or quasi-ghetto. When you have to take the fucking wheels off a trailer so it doesn't get stolen. It's true. People come in, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, hook it up, and it's gone. That's it. That's it. That's all. And now we are at Sauriol et Saint-Hubert. Yeah. Okay, you got a fresh battery in there. Look what that. Look at this building here. Look how ugly this thing is. Jesus Christ! Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Totally doesn't go along with anything around here. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, that is Saint-Hubert, which goes northbound that way and southbound this way all the way to downtown. You know what I'm saying? We're going to zoom in here just to see what we can see. And of course, those of you who don't know me, I am visually impaired, so the lens acts as the eyes I do not have. Oh my god, look at this old Corolla. Holy Jesus Christ, this thing's like 30 years old. Still going. Unbelievable. The car probably has like 475,000 fucking kilometers on it. You know, in case you don't know, here, yeah, here we're like Europe. Things are in kilometers, you know. Look in infinity. I remember looking at apartments, or trying to look at apartments years ago. I wanted to move in this area, you know. Didn't take. Yeah. I'm sure it would be a step up from Hochelaga anyway. Yeah. You know what's funny? I don't think I've ever walked down this street before. Seriously. That was actually one of the reasons why I thought about making this video. Oh man, I'm stuffed. Even though I have no money, I still bought myself a Bambino pizza at Martini Pizza there in La Jeunesse. Oh baby, so delicious, so filling. Péloquin, which I guess in English would be Pelican. Yeah. Typical old houses in Montreal and duplexes and apartment buildings. Look at this one. These ones alone look like the ones that my cousin Grant and Corey lived in there with their parents back in LaSalle. You know? Typical. I love how this camera makes the colors come out better than they are. I actually have it set on a... Wow, that's really cool. Let's get a shot of that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I got this camera. Instead of having it on automatic, I got it on program. So I got it at 200 ASA. So it's not like I have brightness adjusted. It's just that way. It looks great. It looks great, curse me kids. It looks great. Even if it's not Scottish, it's crap. If it's not Scottish, it's crap. You dare me to go up to people and just like strangers say, hey, if it's not Scottish, it's not crap. Saint-Charles, Avenue Saint-Charles, St. Charles Avenue. Some nice streets over here though, eh? Not too shabby. Nice looking houses. Decent. Let's just use the old zoom here and see if there's anything particularly interesting. Using the zoom, that's what really wears down the battery though. Like really. See, I've had this song in my head for hours now. Hours, I tells you. Oh, I don't know. I guess I'll walk a couple more blocks. I don't even know how long I've been filming for. I've lost track. You know, there's a rusted out Pontiac G6. It wasn't a bad looking car though. Even me, as much as I'm old school, you know, you could have done more boring than that. I mean, you know, this Toyota Corolla, they're fucking great cars, of course. But Christ, there's tons of those. They're so boring. They're boorish, I tells you. That's when you know you're in an area that's old, when there's a lot of alleyways, eh? Look at that garage door with no paint. And we're moving eastward, as I said, towards Montreal, no, Montreal North. We're on Sauriol. I don't think I'll be filming any more walks after this, though, because again, I wore out one battery. George Barrel. Yeah. Even here, construction. I hate that car. Echo, I hate that car. Hate it. I even had a friend one time, he bought that. Fucking guy, he went from a V6 powered Cavalier wagon 1990 to a fucking Toyota Echo. I mean, talk about two different worlds. Yep. Yippers. Another alleyway here. Actually, it's funny. Originally, I was planning to make a video walking to Fleury Street, which is a block north of here, but here we are. Look at that. That looks new, doesn't it? Look at that Dodge. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen many that color before. That's pretty cool. Look at that old Isuzu Rodeo. La Rue de la Roche of the Rock, baby. And I can smell that Johnny on the spot from here. Better it smells good like that than it smells like shit. That's why a lot of people don't want to use those fucking things. You know? Anyway, moving along here. Moving along. Anything interesting? Nothing. Boring fucking cars. All of them. Boring. That's kind of interesting. Even that wheel loader to me is more interesting. Yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, you know you're in a part of town that has a lot of Italians that live in it. You know how you know? Not only by the architecture of the buildings and the homes, but when you see a lot of red cars, that's a clue. That's right there, that tells you something. It's true. And you know why? Because although there's green in the Italian flag, how many fucking cars can you really buy in the last so many years that were available in green? How about like none, practically? None. Jaguar SUV. Unbelievable. That is Chambord. You see, this is why I don't really go car spotting more. I don't see as many old cars as I used to, unfortunately, on the streets anymore. You know why? Alright, I'm going to sound like a fucking broken record here again, but it's because we live in a fucking city of savages, you know? I'm just going to zoom in here, you never know. Nope, nothing. Boring. Anyway, that's it. I'm wrapping this up here in a few moments, or next block, or block after there. See that? Oh, there's a sick bike under there, I guarantee you. Yeah. What's that? Oh, old Acura Integra. Okay, now we're starting to get interesting here all of a sudden. They're near the end of this all here. Circa fucking 96, 95, 96, 97. Something like that, 98 maybe. Yeah, it's amazing. There's still a few of these around. I mean, Christ, they're all rusted to hell, driven into the ground hard. This one actually, it's not that bad. It's probably maybe not too much mileage on that, or it was redone because it's pretty damn clean. Even that four-door one used to be gone. Remember that four-door one? It used to look like a four-door hardtop, oddly enough. Hey, look at that. Avenue Sacré-Cœur, Sacred Heart. Yeah, man. Be nice if I would go around one of these corners and there was an old car, an old Cadillac or something parked somewhere, a Buick, or a Chrysler, or a Dodge, you know? I'd have to come back up here actually one day with my bike. That's what I would need to do. Well, that's it. We're going to stop over there. And I think that's, oh, look at that, another big-ass jetliner landing right on. Just for you. Oh, baby, Airbus A340, a dying breed. Yes, sir. Star Alliance. Can you dig it? That's a good way to end my thing. Right on. There it is. I lost it. We lost visual. Sweet. Anyway, right. So we're gonna end at this tree here, the light here. I'm trying to remember the name of the street here. It's I think it's Christopher Columbus in English. Yeah. Yes, sir. Here. I'm pretty sure about that. I know my city. Goddammit. Let me see here. There's the sign. Bien sûr, c'est Christophe Colomb. It is Christophe Colomb. It's Christophe Colomb, not Christopher Columbus. Criminy. There you go, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this little trip virtually in the east end of Montreal. A beautiful summer evening. Probably right now about close to 4:30, I figure. Look at that. It's all been repaved here. Nice. Very nice. Son of a bitch. There's the train line over there. Fuck, I'm tempted to go there, actually. I think I should. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Yippers. And there's the scrap that just went by. All right, guys. Hope you like this shit. And please rate, subscribe, and comment. Bye.